Hi guys, it's Frances, and I recently had a video where I showed you some products that were sent to me by Beauty Big Bang, and I did a tutorial in there using two of the products that I received from them, and I also showed you a third product that I wasn't able to use in that video, so I'm going to go ahead and use it in this video, and it is these 3D nail art stickers, and they are just that, they are stickers. On their site, and I will link the information below as well, on their site they have several different designs. They come in both gold and in silver, and I think these happen to be kind of a flourish design. They have flowers, they have other roses, they've got butterflies, and other designs as well. So you can go check them out if you're not into this particular design. And I have a dark background here, so I was hoping you'd be able to see it. And the first thing that these reminded me of were kind of like quills that you would use for writing in the olden days, especially this one right here. This is very feathery, and I like that they're clear and you can kind of see through them. So I was thinking what might work for making a design with these is kind of one of those old time letter, like love letter kind of things. I know it's been done a million times before, but I want to do one, so I'm going to do one. And I'm going to bring in this Lina plate. It is Make Your Mark number 4, and I'm going to use the script here. And I think I'm going to bring in my little clear jelly stamper. This is CGS 05, which I believe is called Renaissance Rose, and maybe make a rose or two on one of my nails. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Or maybe I'll throw a flower on there, I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. Alright, on my nails I have a base coat, and a clear base coat that is, and then I have 3 coats of this China Glaze Inner Beauty, and this is a perfect polish if you're going to do a French manicure. It's acrylic, it's very sheer. I did not want it to be opaque. I did not want full coverage on my nails. But if you do paint your nails quite often, and you probably have a little bit of staining, and doing a negative space doesn't always look as nice. So I thought that a nude polish was just much more elegant, especially for this look. I'm going to be using Funky Fingers Dark Night, and I'm going to start by stamping the script from the Lina plate. I will be using a clear stamper from Born Pretty Store, and the reason I'm using a clear stamper is because I want it to be straight, and I'm going to be using a Born Pretty scraper. It's a Christmas one. I have a bunch, and I could use liquid latex, but I don't think I'm going to because the script will probably come up really easily with tape. And there it is. I'm going to clean this with acetone very quickly. And clean off my stamper head. Not with acetone. I cleaned that off on a lint roller. And then I will show you one more time, and then just dropped my lint roller. I'm going to show you one more time, and then probably do the rest off camera. Okay. And stamp that on. And these are really large images. I mean, my nails are not super long, but wow. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest off camera, and then I will be back to show you the next step. Alright, so my next step is I'm going to come in with my stickers here. I'm going to grab a tweezer, a set of tweezers, and I think I'm going to do this little sticker here, and I'm just bending the corner back here. I have not used these yet, so I'm using them for the first time here. Okay, so they're They're not that thick, which is good. And I'm going to put them here. I'm going to put it right here on top of this nail, as if it's writing. I like that. And then I think I'm going to use, oh, one thing I didn't show you guys is that, let me zoom you out a little bit, is that the bottom part is one direction, the top part is the reverse. So you could have a mirror image on your other hand. So I think I'm going to use this one because this one looks most feathery to me. Bring it in again. And I'm just finding the bottom layer of this. There's not a lot of extra edge, which is probably good so that it doesn't show up too much in your manicure. There we go. I'm going to peel this up and I'm going to put this on my ring finger. Oh, I like that. And it's self-adhesive. And then what I'm going to do is come in and I'm going to cut the excess. I don't know that this is going to melt with acetone because it is a sticker. So I'm going to cut the excess here. And I will come over top of this probably with a top coat. All right. So I like how that looks. So I went ahead and added a fast dry top coat to all the other nails except for these two with the stickers on them. I did use a gel-like top coat on this hand on the stickers, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but there's certain parts of it, these are metallic, so I did not want to put a fast dry top coat because I know that they can eat away at metal, at the metallic finish. It did seem to kind of get rid of a little bit in the middle there and a little bit on the corner here. I don't know if you can see that. So I would suggest that either go without a top coat on these. They're stickers and they seem to adhere pretty well. I'm going to go without on this hand. Or you could use a gel top coat. I would imagine that would work because I know it works over foils. And anything that works over foils, another option would be a water-based top coat. So I would not suggest putting either a fast dry top coat or something that's not water-based on top of these because it does seem to eat away at the finish a tiny bit. Just a heads up. But I love them. And they came off very easily. They stick very easy. This is a good way to add something quick and pretty to a manicure. It looks like you did a lot more than what you actually did. So I'm going to bring this dirty old paper towel back and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a rose over here, and I think I'm going to put one, like a little bit of one here and possibly one on my thumb, and I will show you how I do that. And I'm going to go with this one right here. I'm going to be using Mundo de Uñas in Pastel Pink. I'm going to be using Spoiled nail polish in Cottonmouth, and this is a regular polish. And then I'm going to be using Lavender cream. There's nothing lavender about this color, by the way. It's pink. From Wet n Wild Wild Shine. I got this, I think, at the dollar store. And this is also a regular polish, not a stamping polish. And I've played with this a couple times. I haven't done a manicure on here with it. I haven't done a full manicure on myself with it either. I played with it a couple times on the mat, and I think the best way to do it is they have it in the right order, keeping the plate in this order. Otherwise, I'm going to get confused about which direction each is supposed to go. It's a layering plate. So I'm going to start with the lightest color first, which is this pastel pink. Oh boy, this Mundo smells. Oof. Okay. I have a little bit of excess on here. I'm just going to pull it up. I have hair on my lint roller. Okay, I'm going to put that in the corner here. And then I'm going to come in with this mid-tone color. I'm going to pick up that second image. I'm going to pop that right on here, over top of that. Oh, I got a little bit on here. I have a top coat on though, so I can kind of scrape it off. Thank God for top coats, huh? I'll get rid of that in a second. And then I'm going to come in with this last color, the not so lavender cream. And I'm going to pop that on top here. And I have my rose. I dented that. But there's the rose. And I will do some more on my other fingers the same exact way, and I will come show you the final look. Now let me zoom you in so you can see how the rose looks. Alright, here is my final look completed, top coated, and I've got some cuticle oil around my nails. It was an easy cleanup. These don't have a top coat on them, the nail foils, or they're not foils, but the 3D metallic stickers, and they feel great. They don't feel like they're coming up at all. They're thin enough to where they're raised, but they're not raised so much that you feel like it's gonna pop right off the nail, which is really nice. And what I ended up doing was filing down the tip of this just a tiny bit with a nail file, just because I had to cut it and it hung over the edge and I didn't want it pulling up, but I don't feel like any of that edge anymore once I filed it. Like I said, they're pretty thin. Anyway, I really do like how this one turned out. I think it's kind of neat. It's not like anything I've typically done or I typically do. Anyway, thank you guys for spending your time with me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye.